Tucson, Arizona, in the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona will kick off to get things underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars offense will have the opening possession of the game. On the run, it's done. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quickly complete. Can't get him to the ground. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. There he goes. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a catch. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Now on the move. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Sends it back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's done. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And it's no good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So the Arizona Wildcats offense will go to work for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is how's this offense going to have any balance?
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Arizona runs out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Use the play fake, now to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. On the run, it's done. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. Throws to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Working that wide receiver screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. Oh, what a catch! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Offense working from the pistol. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Breaks into the open.
And winning first down is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And to get rid of it quickly.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Trying to get rid of it, and they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. That is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. You're trying to break this scoreless tie. Instead, you knock it off the post.
Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
To the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but another missed field goal doomed that effort. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Calls his own number. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On 4th down, looking to pass. Converts on 4th down, still going. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch. Puts him in the spin cycle. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Off the boot, looking for his man. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll send out the kicker here. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And that is no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's got it. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the middle. With the catch, it's Petty. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And that's in Arizona. Finds his big tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Now the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Quickly out to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man to the left. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll pull it down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Looking to convert. Arizona comes to the line. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He'll take a shot. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll do it himself. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
BYU about to kick it off to open the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They'll start this third quarter with a run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Motion from the back. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Arizona runs out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the catch near the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he put on the punt return. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a crease. It's done. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll keep it himself. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Give to the back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll sneak it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. So here comes the field goal unit again, and this phase of the game has been an absolute disaster. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Arizona in a hurry.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. Runs through a tackle. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that's going to tie it up. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Florida State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Seminoles ever do that? We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The give to the back. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Running back searching for a hole. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Pulls it in. It's Petty. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Punt is on its way. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
It's caught. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The Cougars will line it up on 1st and 10. It'll be a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a first at the 32. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He makes the grab.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver. Just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy. And I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Quick toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tied in the red zone. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He slides that just inside the right upright. They have taken the lead here in the 4th.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Petty. Turning it on! He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. The snap sets up to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Going right down the boulevard. All tied up here in the 4th quarter.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He'll set up to throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The give. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got his man. Looks as if BYU will have a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback keeps it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right back to the well. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give on the option. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Touchdown, Cougars. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Marshall was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Chad Pennington used to deliver in his days there in Huntington.
Fires to the big fella.
Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Sun Belt is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Man, it's so nice to have guys like this who do the right thing. You have to understand the situation. Yards don't get me anything here. I don't need yards. I got to get points, but that time is ticking. Nice job stopping the clock, getting out of bounds.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Turns it loose. Grabs it inside the 15. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now. This offense needs to get some points. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, he'll throw it. He wants it all. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Here's the pressure. And that will be in the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.